Hi! Time for more rocket science, this time with a rocket. In this video we're going to play with power and weight. We'll need some very easy to find parts and a little bit of water. Then we can do some experiments and write down what we see. This is real data and real science. A bird flies by moving forwards through the air, which creates an upwards force on its wings. A rocket flies by burning fuel and throwing out hot gas. This creates an upwards force. If that force is bigger than the weight of the rocket, it flies. If we increase the weight of the rocket by 2, 3 or even 4 times, but keep the motor the same, will it still fly? Let's find out. First we need to make our launcher. This will give us the upwards force we need. Take the 40 cm piece of wood and mark a line 15 cm from one end. Then we need to make 4 holes, 1 at each end and 2 on the line we just drew. Use a small screwdriver to make the holes. If you put the 10 cm piece of wood underneath, it will help to protect the table. Then we use the 2 screws to fasten on the 10 cm piece of wood. Tighten the screws and that's our launcher completed. The rocket will go on the longer end. Make a knot and thread 100 cm of string through the longer side of the board. Do the same on the shorter side of the board with a 50 cm string. We need 50 cm of string on our launch weight to make sure it's never too low and never too high, but always just the right height every time you drop it. Now to attach the strings to each of the 2 plastic bottles. The plastic bottle attached to the longer side of the board and the longer string will be our rocket. The one on the shorter side will be our launch weight. I found it easier to start by attaching the tape to the bottle and then attach the string. It's up to you. Whichever way you do it, make sure the string is on good and tight. You might notice that I coloured in the side of my launcher that's going to take the rocket. It makes it easy to see. It really helps to put some coloured tape on top of your rocket to make it easy to see how high it gets. If you like, you can also attach some fins to make it more like a real rocket. Now our scientific apparatus is completed, it's time to experiment! Start by filling the rocket with enough water so the complete rocket weighs 25 grams. Now fill the launch weight so that it weighs 100 grams in total. Remember to screw the tops on really tight. Now set up your apparatus in a safe place, place your rocket on the launcher, raise the launch weight to exactly 50 centimeters and drop it. Record how high your rocket went. That was too fast for me. I need a slow motion replay. 80 centimeters for a 25 gram rocket. Repeat your experiment, adding 25 grams to the rocket every time until it won't fly anymore. I recorded the height reached by the top of my bottle, but my bottle was 22 centimeters tall, so I had to subtract 22 from all of my results. Now we just draw a graph of the results and join up the dots. What you should see is a curve, not a straight line. This is called a logarithmic response. This shows us that if we can reduce the weight of our rocket, even by a few grams, we can expect it to go much, much higher. Be safe, enjoy science, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.